cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge-ito you're not finna get in nobody's college-ito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. Y'all, what's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, we finna start right into this content. Like my man Young and Hefe. It's been a minute since we slid into hot topics with that boy Young and Hefe. So make sure you show him some love. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Run his comments all the way up. Run his likes all the way up. Hey man, if you're watching this video, I want you to stop what you're doing right now. Go to Young and Hefe's page. Drop a comment and say Rich Trapper sent me. Flood him up real quick. Run up Young and Hefe's page. We're finna get into this content without no further ado. Don'ts. ADAM22 breaks down why he set up WACK100. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. Recipient of Hot Topics, man, we got WACK100 and ADAM22 back here again. So, pertaining to the Moose, man, in WACK100 situation, it had caused some trouble in paradise, or at least a little friction between ADAM22 and WACK100. And it made ADAM22 uncomfortable, and he felt disrespected because the thing that took place in his building and Wack not having in or showing no restraints or respect for ADAM22. Now, I believe as well, if WACK100 really wanted to get through ADAM22, he could have got through ADAM22, or they would have been in an entanglement. So Adam calls in on a pod, well, Wack calls in on a pod, and basically in furtherance, you know, for content, and or I guess they just didn't speak about the Moose Man situation, and you know, ADAM22 pretty much telling him like, man, look, get over it. You the biggest dude that pull plays, bring dudes together that don't want to be together, man. I don't care. See, I'm starting to see you do stuff, and then when people do the same stuff that you do, you try to call them out and or act like you have a license to do what others can't do. And that's BS. And I don't care, man. I did it. Like, you know, eat it. It's over with. It's done with. So, Wack like, yeah, well, if it would have went bad up in there, you know what I'm saying, then what? You know what I'm saying? If I just would have just, you know what I'm saying, really went on one and
it wouldn't have though. Like I get the what if aspect. With anybody else, I can respect the what if aspect, but with Wack, it didn't. It's not going to. He's not gonna do anything. Like I hear the what ifs, and if ifs was fifths, we'd all be drunk. You feel me? If ifs was fifths, we'd all be drunk. But you know, it ain't. You feel me? So we can't. You know what I'm saying?
And do you and whoop Moose Man out, then what? You know what I'm saying? So Adam like, man, you didn't. And you couldn't. So Wack is like, man, BS, bro. I could have got through you. Now, we did see Adam was being assertive, you know what I'm saying, in a way, like a few times, like, man, come on, Wack, man, watch out, you doing too much. You got to go. This is the pod. You got to go. And Adam, you know, I mean, and Wack really didn't listen. You know, he was belligerent and, you know, pretty much still like, man, whatever. Like, man, come outside. Now, in all this, it seems like Adam been holding a lot in, you know what I'm saying, over the years, you know, I guess, you know, Wack been running his own program, bringing guests in and bringing people in that Adam really didn't want nothing to do with, but being that it's the Adam and Wack show and it's Wack guests, he just rolled with the punches. So one of the arguably things he was mad about, and it seemed like that sticked out, was this 03 Greedo situation.
Now, that was a thing where Wack brought in Greedo's homies to bash him and talk bad about him, which was super unnecessary, but Adam did have to face repercussions for that.
Where he got back out, and Grape Streets, you know, basically, you know, had a problem with him and wanted to come on the pod and expose what was going on. And ADAM22 really wasn't with that because he had a strong relationship with Greedo. You know, Greedo was one of the rappers that he can reach out to, get that interview, holler at, and you know he'd come through. So, you know, he really didn't want to ish in his face. You know, a lot of people, you know, talk about the jankiness and or, you know, how Adam betrayed people. But this is a situation right here where, you know, he should have and could have stood on guns, but he was uncomfortable because of his relationship with somebody. But we about to get into this content, and you already know, man, it's the halfway.
With this particular situation, I don't see where Adam is wrong because this is what they do at No Jumper. So why is Wack immune from the No Jumper curse? Like, why did he's overdoing
the half effect? We gonna commentate.
Jackson, that's Greedo. Scott is Jackson. Scott Leader. And somebody, who's Jackson? Greedo. Paulie Miranda. Jackson admitted to agent that he was being paid approximately $3,000 to drive with Scott Leader from California to Houston. However, Jackson stated that he did not know there was methamphetamine in the vehicle. Jackson stated that he felt there was something illegal taking place, but didn't want to know any details. Agent attempted to speak with Scott Leader, but following the Miranda warning, Scott would not give any information regarding the methamphetamines in the vehicle and further requested an attorney. Greedo, that's what you were supposed to do. Scott Jackson.
All right, so that was about roughly 2 years ago. So, you know, that was one of them situations that Adam is explaining that he was uncomfortable in because of his relationship with 03 Greedo. Now, 03 Greedo had got out of jail, and I guess, you know, something was going on between him and the Grape Streets and people not being paid royalties and money that they supposed to be paid. So, being that they couldn't catch up with 03 Greedo or whatever the case may be, they decided to come on No Jumper through Wack. Wack got relationships with these dudes. He brought these dudes through. I don't know if he asked Adam, but it seemed like he did propose or say something to Adam about this, and Adam really wasn't with it because he didn't want no information being leaked on No Jumper about 03 being bad on his podcast because of his relationship with 03. You know what I'm saying? That'll make 03 Greedo look at him funny, like, bro, what you got going on? I thought we was locked in. So this is some resentment that Adam have been holding but have not been calling WACK100 on. So I guess now with what he did and bringing Moose Man in, knowing that Wack didn't like that.
But then it's like, again, Adam has used so many people for content: Brick Baby, Crip Mac, 607, Tania, Spody Face, 4 Extras, Munchie B. Everybody's been used for content. So again, my question is, why is it that when it's Wack's turn, it's a problem, it's an issue? Niggas is like, oh, that's doing too much, that's not cool, that's blah, 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 blah. The reality of the situation is this, my dude. Wack is no different than anyone else, you know, at No Jumper. Wack's no different than anybody else who has to deal with the problems and the issues that go on at No Jumper. You got set up, bro. It is what it is. That's what Adam does. You feel me? You thought that you were exempt, and you got quickly shown that you weren't.
He like, man, I don't want to hear it, bro. Eat it up, bro. I don't care. It's done, bro. You've done a lot of stuff over the years that I didn't like, bro. And I just roll with the punches knowing that it wasn't cool or I wasn't cool with it. Now let's get back into the rest of this content. And you already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We're going to commentate.
You showed up with people to do the podcast that you knew that I did not want to do the podcast with at the last second. And I just rolled with it because it's not that big a deal. Fucking when you brought the Greedo ops from Grape Street, Gooch and them, like, you knew that was awkward for me, and I just rolled with it and didn't make a big deal of it.
I've never taken people to...
Exactly. All you can do is threaten violence because you can't communicate with your words. You should have had a conversation with Moose, and then I just 100% checkmated you. Wack, listen to me. I just checkmated you so fucking bad, and your one response is, oh, I should have beat your ass. You're not going to beat my ass, and you can miss me with that fucking bullshit.
Man, stop talking tough. You weren't talking tough when I was in there.
You're You're not gonna hit me. You're not gonna punch me. Stop fucking even alluding to it because you know it's not gonna happen. And
Yeah, I think now Adam is over that. Like, I think that is where Adam has hit a boundary. He's sick of whacking these little threats. Like, nigga, you gonna stop talking to me like
you know that if you do, I got 911 on speed dial, just like Moose Man. Dead homies.
Adam, you have made a few great mistakes over the last couple of years, brother.
Oh, you playing, boy. You supposed to be, your ass to be grass, nigga.
I'm trying to listen to him, Unk. What?
But the fact that you think you can do it how you want to do it is crazy.
I did the same thing that you do all the time, and you have absolutely no right to stand on any kind of fake-ass moral high ground here because the shit that I did to you was so much less serious than shit that I've seen you do a million times, and just because you're overreacting about it and acting as if it was super serious doesn't mean that it actually was super serious.
Listen, I respected you in that room, believe it or not. It could have went a whole lot another way.
Right, but the fact that you even thought about hitting him is so fucking stupid and fried, bro.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. I respected you in that room.
But you didn't know. That's the point. You saying whatever, blah, 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 but you didn't bust no move. The point is you didn't bust a move. You had a chance to bust a move, and you didn't bust a move. You feel me?
You know he...
No, you didn't. You didn't respect me. You jumped out of your seat and tried to fight him. That's disrespectful.
You don't even fight for yourself. You can't stop me. I'll stop me.
I did stop you.
No, you can't, Adam.
You were stopped.
If I wanted to.
I don't care. You're not going to whoop my ass. Stop fucking saying it because you're full of shit.
I'm telling you, if I wanted to get the dude, you can't stop me if I was really wanting to, bro.
But I did stop you. The fact that you even attempted to hit him is the problem. I'm not going to congratulate you because you didn't follow through with whooping this random non-affiliate's ass, okay? You want to fucking medal because you didn't fight him. I'm not going to do that. The fact that you tried to fight him in the first place is the problem. And the fact that so many people make apologies for you acting like a fucking child is the problem.
Hey, Adam is sick of this nigga, bro. Adam is sick of this.
Well, you the child.
See, great point. Great bar right there. You sound like a fucking preschooler.
To me, is you fight me back when I got off on Adam, you couldn't have stopped me. I stopped me, brother.
Well, you didn't do anything at the end of the day, but you tried, and that's annoying.
Yeah, you did.
Grow up.
And you know,
Learn to have a conversation instead of trying to fight Moose Man because you're scared.
So, y'all heard it right there. That's something that Adam wasn't with. Now, what I'm going to say about the rest of the clip, right? This is something that I'll be on WACK100 about, right? About how he get into it with other content creators and black content creators, and he go at it with them. I've seen a few times over the years where Adam have been disrespectful, or at least something I would call it out as being disrespect. And Adam and Wack just,
I don't have no energy for Adam.
I just, kind of yelled, and, they went back and forth, and nothing really came of it, to where there was other people he held resentment, you know what I'm saying? Start looking through their files, trying to find anything he could find to discredit him. He ain't did that with ADAM22. But I guess you got to understand that they in business, so I guess he's going to, be more slackful with ADAM22. But ADAM22, like he said, man, he had learned from the best. So he like, shit, you pulling plays? Who is you to say that? I can't pull plays. And Wack, no, like I said, it's another thing I got on Wack about before. Wack definitely does do that. Wack will do something and call you out on the same thing that he done, and you be looking at Wack like, homie, hold the hell on. What is you talking about? Bro, you did the same thing, or I seen you do this when. How was you calling somebody else out on it? So it just seemed like Wack, has a problem with that control factor or, turning a blind eye to when it's him on something, or having an excuse to why, no, I did it because this, or I can do it because this. And it's like, man, look, the act was done, man. It is what it is. So that's just what I'll be on, man. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised.
It's a lot of hypocrisy with that. But we also know too that Wack has been disrespected by ADAM22 a few good times. And when ADAM22 crashed out on Wack, he crashed out on Wack. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but they becoming a lot more frequent, and they becoming a lot more disrespectful. So, what I'm saying, I just want to throw that into the atmosphere, but let's keep going and see what's going on here.
To see him turn up, I was kind of surprised to see him push ADAM22, and trying to get through him, and just overall turn you know, that no jumper interview room into a war zone that day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised by the rebuttal. But I see that, you know, Adam is starting not to care either, and he's rebuttaling back. And you know what I'm saying? We gonna see where this gonna go. This gonna be more chemistry.
Make sure y'all show some love to Young and Hefe. You know what I'm saying? We up out there to the next one. I'll keep y'all posted as these stories and more continue to develop here at TNN Trap News Network. Red dots to the left, you know the rest.
Protest the air, Smith. We on the air, protest the air at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Bunker right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap News. You know that, nigga.
It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, niggas.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so with this mind, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.